Hey everyone, I'm obsessed with Scandal. I love Scandal, it's my weakness. So I wanted to show you how to get a really good, clean, beautiful smoky eye, just like Olivia Pope in every episode. If you love the show, or if you just love this look and you want to find out how to do it yourself, stay tuned. One thing I love on the show is Olivia Pope's makeup. It's just very natural, and I just love the way that you never see her makeup, but you see her. And I also love how in the beginning of season 3, like there's two characters on her team that all of a sudden they're wearing like black eyeliner. And you can see that they're wearing black eyeliner where at least before you've never noticed that they were wearing any eyeliner. And I can tell that like the makeup artist did that intentionally because their characters are very different. They're a lot more edgy, and they're a lot more of risk takers this year, and they're a little bit more like badass. So I think I love the way that like makeup can say such subtle things about the characters and tell a story. But Olivia's makeup is what I want to focus on today, and I'm really sorry. I'm having terrible allergies. It started last night. I'm not sure what's going on, but anyways, getting started, I just want to prep my skin. I've already done all my skincare, and I want to use the Stila One Step Corrector. It's got all of the different color correctors in one. So it comes out looking like green, and it turns into like this shade of like baby poop. But it just helps instantly even out skin tone. In order to do this look, you're gonna want all matte colors. Olivia does not wear shimmer. I'm using my Trish McEvoy Eye Base Essential in Bare. If I were doing Kerry Washington's makeup, I would use linen or like a Laura Mercier wheat. Speaking of Kerry Washington, while I'm blending this in, I've actually, since moving to LA, I've had the chance to, I've seen her in person, and literally the most beautiful person I have ever seen in person. I mean, it's not like her makeup artist has a hard job, but I mean, just absolutely stunning. We've all seen me do this in videos before. If not, the last video I uploaded, the one brand challenge, I did this eyeliner. But just to recap, I'm just gonna tightline really quick. I push on my eyelid, flip my eyelashes up just like this, and create dots. You can already see how much this eye stands out from that one, but when I close, there's no eyeliner there. So that's why I love this technique. From there, I'm going to use a Smashbox Trio eyeshadow. This one is Filter. It looks just like this. So a light bone, like dark beige, and a brown. I'm going to do the dark beige all over my lid, the medium color. I'm using a Trish McEvoy No. 30 eye blender brush. It's very similar to a MAC 217. It's just a lot softer. And then taking the vanilla bony color, and I'm popping that right on the inside and then just over the top of the shadow, and then marrying the two together. And then taking it up over here and softening that blend. Adding a little bit more of the medium color back over the top. I'm going to take my darkest color. It's like a chestnut dark brown. And darken that crease right in through here. She's got very wide set eyes. She almost has like a bit of an Ethiopian look to her. So I don't want to make my eyes appear too close together. The point of the look is that there's nothing harsh. You can't see where any color turns into another color. I'm just layering right now, so I want a little bit lighter right above my lash line. I'll pop that, but I'll always go back over it with the medium color. Then what I like to do is use my Trish pencil on an angle brush. You can never draw with this pencil, it's way too soft. So use it on an angle brush. And what I'm going to do is just press this on above my lash line, just as if I were like using a regular gel liner. No wing whatsoever. So where your lashes end, the eyeliner ends. While it's still wet before it sets, take your same brush, grab your dark chestnut color, and go right over the top of your eyeliner just to soften it. You definitely don't want to see a harsh line with this. The point of the whole look, if you're going to take one thing from it, is do your eyeliner and then take your shadow over your eyeliner and smudge it out. And just put the medium back on top of that. Then going back in my dark, and smoking it out some more. Underneath, no eyeliner necessary, but I am going to use that dark shadow on my brush, looking straight up, and then tucking my brush under my lash line, and just pushing it on. When using dark colors like this, it really helps to do your eyes first. I'm adding one shadow to the mix just to break it up a bit. I'm doing a MAC saddle, which is a little more orangey. Once your Olivia eyes are done, take a makeup wipe and just clean up. I'm going to use Trish's Instant Eye Lift. Shade 1 if you're my tone or a little bit darker, shade 2 if you have a darker undertone, like anywhere from medium dark Indian to light African American. And create that highlight. I can tell that she's really contoured, like with her makeup, but it doesn't look contoured. That's a mistake I see so many people make, is they want to look contoured, and it's like, no, you don't want to look contoured. This isn't like a photo shoot for a hair salon magazine, you know? Like, quit it. You want your features to stand out, but you don't want to see the makeup, and I think that it's just done really well on her. So I'm doing a little concealer over the top of this so that it's not so dramatic, but that the highlight still shows under. And the concealer I'm using is Bobbi Brown Warm Beige. I'm gonna mix two products together. I'm using the Fluid Sheer Armani. It's really just like a light bronze tint, and I'm mixing it with the Capture Totale by Dior. Once that's on, I'm gonna actually do a cream blush. I'm gonna do YSL number 3. I'm gonna buff over it. I'll do some NARS Laguna as well. Myself as much of that cheekbone as I can, but hers are ridiculous. She always has this glow right through her face, so I just want to leave that there. I'm gonna mess that up too much. If you want, add a little bronzer in your crease, touching your brow bone just to finish it out. If you're somebody who has problems having your eyeshadow just stop, and then just take your brush and just fling it through there. Easy. I'm gonna use a Chantecaille lip liner in Natural. Really rounding the top of the lip rather than create a point. I just heard some sex. I just heard some sex next door. Once your lip liner is applied, I'm going to use a perfect thing that I know Olivia would wear, which is the NARS Chelsea Girls lip lacquer. It's got a little bit of shine, but hardly any. This color, it's like looks fine on me, but it's especially amazing if you have darker skin. For the brows, I'm going to use an eyeshadow. Reason being is that her brows are defined, but not in any way that, basically she doesn't look like she went to the MAC counter. Easiest way to describe it. So we're just going to create a really soft look. And that said, I am using a MAC shadow, but you probably know what I'm talking about as far as like the concealer on top, and I did some of it in my ultimate brow video. She doesn't have too much of an arch either, so it kind of, rather than goes up and then down, it curves around. But that's kind of going into actual more character makeup, where I just want to show you guys how to get a pretty look like this. Once it's done, I'm going to groom it with a brow brush. And you know she's too busy to check on her brows, so I'm going to seal them with Model in a Bottle Long Lasting Eyebrow Sealer. Since she is scandalous and has her little fling with fits, and she sometimes cries but can't show it, I feel like Olivia Pope would definitely wear a Trish McEvoy lash curling mascara. Reason being is that it is water resistant, it's tear resistant, sweat resistant. It's you could swim in it, she could cry in it. It will never bleed. But it also won't ruin her lashes, because when she wants to take it off, all she does is take warm water, pull the lash, and it peels off like plastic. I feel like this mascara as well, it's not clumpy, it's very defining and lengthening. And that's that. So that's our Olivia Pope Scandal makeup.